Hello YouTube, this is Captain Darren. My amateur radio call sign is N4VFR. Good news, I think in this video we will complete the installation of the 40-meter horizontal loop on the roof. One of my viewers mentioned to me, his name is Art, his call sign is W4DOM. He mentioned in his remarks on my last video, if you haven't seen that video, I'll leave the link above. He mentioned about his balun design. He left it outside for about a year, and then when he opened it up because it was shorted out, he found some water inside the enclosure. He said, hey, don't forget about those weep holes. You need to drill a couple of them. And when I read the instruction on Balun Design's website, they do say they intentionally do not drill the holes, but it's up to you as the owner to drill 2 1/16 hole. So in this video, I'm going to do that, and I'm going to show you the outside while we have daylight of my configuration and the setup. And also we will connect the LMR 400, come through this bulkhead and connect it to the 101 balun in the shack. Oh, and one more thing, when the band opens up later on today, we're going to compare the reception on the 05 27-foot inverted L and compare that with the 40-meter horizontal loop. So you don't want to miss that. All right, this is the rooftop. We're on the top left corner of the roof. This here, what we're looking at is the 4-to-1 balun. Okay, this is our start. And going down there, that's pole number 2. It's already been up for about, I don't know, 4 or 5 days. You can see there's some sag into it. All right, there's already some sag. There you go. So what I'm going to do is I need to lower down the wires so I can drill the holes on the 4-to-1 balun. But let's take a look. Let's continue. This is pole number 2. And again, this is daylight. The sun's going down right now. And there's number 3. We cross over here. That's number 4. There's number 5. And then the last one, that's number 6. And then we're going back to the 4-to-1 balun. Cool. So let me loosen them all up and then let's drill 2 holes in the 4-to-1 balun. All right, I got my drill here, and I'm just going to drill 2 pilot holes at the lowest point here, one on either side. Okay, here's a closer look. I got one little hole there and one little hole there. This is the 4-to-1 current balun. All right, let's put this bad boy back up and tighten down all the insulators. All right, this is like deja vu all over again. Yeah, the sun is setting. Take a look over there. Over there yonder, sun setting. Well, anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and tighten these down, all these insulators, and I'm gonna try to make it equal distance from the poles. So roughly about a foot or a foot and a half. All right, this is it. There's the 4-to-1 balun, and the horizontal wires are tightened. I'll show you this one. There's about I would say about a foot, or just short under a foot, just under a foot. Here, this is my inverted L. Okay. And this is pole number 3. That's about the same distance as pole number 1. That's pole number 3. That's about a foot. A little over a foot. This is number 5. Okay, that's there's really not much tension, it's just holding it up. But that is about a foot. And the last one's pole number 6. All right, so this is more like the pole that tightens everything. But if I were to tighten it too much, that pole number 1 is going to bend towards pole number 6. So I have to give it just a little bit of slack. So that's where we stand now. The horizontal loop on 40 meters. Okay, look at this. We're going to attach, this is the LMR 400 from the roof. We're going to attach it to the 101 current balun. This one here is the model number 1116 Delta India. Alright, it's nice and tight. And again, just to remind you that this coax, this is a Messia Poloni Ultraflex 7. It's connected to coax number 2 of the Palstar HF Auto. And it's right there. There it is right there. This one. Okay, that's coax number 2. Welcome to my desktop. This is the Sun SDR2DX, and using the Expert SDR2 software. And on the camera on the bottom right, you'll see the Palstar HF Auto. So you will see the tune. And if you look here, antenna number 1, that is a 05 27-foot HOA with the inverted L for the 75 and 80 meters. And then if I go to antenna 2, That's the new horizontal loop for 40 meters. Number 3 is not used. So back to the 05. All right, cool. So this is going to be a weird test. If you look here on the upper right corner, right here, you can see the signal strength. See my mouse? It says S5. All right. You can also look at the meter here on the middle left. There's the S meter here. Okay. And while we're comparing the reception, you can compare antenna 1 and antenna 2. What we're going to do first is on 40 meters, I'll put the headset on. And you guys can hear it as well. I'm going to tune up. Take a look at the HF tuner. I'm going to put 30% power for my tuning. Okay, it's tuning right now. All right, this is a good match, 1.03. At noise floor, it's S7 right now. If my noise floor is S7. Let's go to antenna number 2. Antenna number 2, we're going to tune it as well. That's the 40 meter horizontal loop. There it tuned to 1.01. And let's compare the noise. The noise floor, I'm showing S7, S7.5, 05 antenna. A little quieter, about S7, S7.2. But here's something to try to test. I got the WWV, the time tick, and we're going to listen to that right now.
17 minutes, coordinated universal time.
Without tuning. You guys hear that? Antenna number 105. Antenna number 2, horizontal loop. There's no tuning. This is tuned for 40 meters and I can't transmit on 10 megahertz. So whatever is the value of the L and C is what we're getting. Antenna 105. Horizontal loop.
Northeast weather storms predicted for the next 24 hours.
Okay, I like this tone better. You can see on the display the peaks and valleys. Okay, that's the horizontal loop. 05. You can see how it's fading in and out. Horizontal loop, antenna 2, it's bringing in a lot more of that signal. Look at the peaks. And the loop. So it's about minus 85 on... I'm looking at this line right here. These two bars. It's about minus 83-ish. It's fading in and out. Let's try the antenna number 1. A little bit lower. Down into the minus 93. So that's the 05 horizontal loop. You see the noise floor go up a little bit? Okay, let's stop that and let's go back to 40 meters and let's see if we can find a station and do some comparison on reception. Me transmitting and them receiving my signal.
Have a nice weekend. I'll put you soon on the bench, Dominic. We did two, VA3, VA2, don't go off to Mexico. After Peter 5, November.
Oh my gosh. You're doing dancing? Wow. Shuffle dance? My baby girl shuffle dancing. Wow. Very good. Shuffle dance. Okay, baby. Gracias. Adios.
Dominic, good morning from my side to your side.
All right, we're on 40 meters. I got both antennas tuned. 7195, the SWR. You can take a look at it. It's perfect 1.0 on the antenna number 2. I'm going to call CQ and see if we can get somebody to come back to us. 35% drive. Is this frequency in use? And 4 VFR. Is this frequency in use? And 4 VFR. Hello CQ, hello CQ, 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 CQ. This is November 4 Victor Foxtrot Romeo. November 4 Victor Foxtrot Romeo, calling CQ40 and standing by. Hello CQ, CQ, CQ. This is November 4 Victor Foxtrot Romeo. November 4 Victor Foxtrot Romeo, calling CQ40. CQ40. We're on the antenna number 2. It's the horizontal loop. CQ, CQ, CQ. This is November 4 Victor Foxtrot Romeo, standing by. See how that the SWR fluctuates, and the last reading was 2.58. Let's go back to antenna 1. Hello CQ, hello CQ, 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 CQ. This is November 4 Victor Foxtrot Romeo. November 4 Victor Foxtrot Romeo, calling CQ40. This is antenna number 1 on the 0527 foot antenna with the inverted L for 80 meters. Hello CQ, this is November 4 Victor Foxtrot Romeo, calling CQ and standing by. You saw in the video where the SWRs on antenna number 2, the 40 meter horizontal loop, was jumping all around. It was fluctuating. Well, I found the reason why. When I swapped from antenna number 1 to antenna number 2, I didn't retune that antenna. So because I swapped from 2 different antennas, when I keyed up, it didn't automatically tune. So what I did to resolve the issue was as soon as I changed the antennas, I went ahead and tuned the antenna, and that made a perfect match with the antenna and that frequency, and then I was able to transmit with the amplifier, and it was pretty much stable. And you will see it later on in the videos in a few more minutes. We're on the antenna number 2. Amplifier's off. Gonna retune it real quick. There we go. Amplifier back on. Man, that guy right here on the right hand side, I hear the splatter inside way over here. Good grief. He's all up in here.
It shows a different impedance all
Holy
across the band.
smokes.
It changes.
I'm here at 7198, and I hear him. Let's see if it's him. All this stuff here. All that horizontal. Okay, let's go to antenna 1. Let's take a look. Yeah, it's still splattering. Back to antenna 2. Is this frequency in use? November 4, Victor Foxtrot Romeo. A lot of noise. Is this frequency in use? This is November 4, Victor Foxtrot Romeo. We're on the 40 meter horizontal loop. Calling CQ, CQ, CQ. Hello CQ, hello CQ, 40 meters. This is November 4, Victor Foxtrot Romeo. November 4, Victor Foxtrot Romeo, calling CQ 40. Hello CQ, hello CQ. November 4, Victor Foxtrot Romeo, calling CQ 40 and standing by. Yeah, that's him. See how it's clean over here? And then when he transmits, all this horizontal line is splatter. Good gracious. Damn. Alright, so he's transmitting. He's all that splatter. Look how wide that splatter is. I zoomed out. There's this guy right here. Watch, when he stops transmitting, it goes away.
It was kind of a low-cost version of their FT-101.
You see all that splatter right there?
In LA. But anyhow, I had my little transceiver and my power supply, and oh my God, I didn't even have a watt meter. So I had that thing hooked up with the balance. And first time I got on the air on sideband, I could hear myself coming through every stereo in the apartment complex. It was like, oh my God, I am getting into everything.
Yeah, you're
So
still
I
getting
had
into
to make
everything.
some decisions. Decision number 1, I would not get on the air before 10 o'clock at night. Item number 2, I'd make sure my car was parked in not my parking space but off the
Man, he's
property.
way over
And
here,
I sneak
splattered.
onto my property, get into my bedroom where I had my ham shack was, pull the curtains, turn off all the lights so nobody knew I was home, and that way when I did interfere with somebody, they wouldn't think it was me. So, you know, that's how I kind of started out also. KN6NDW, K6AER.
I think his call sign was King 6 Alpha Echo Romeo. I'm gonna look him up. He's using an OM. You can't see if it's OM 2000 or OM. Yeah, it's an OM 2000 plus. They're normally clean amplifiers. That's the amplifier that I run in my other QTH. Okay, let's try to tune on 80 meters with the 40 meter horizontal loop. And let's see how well that works with the Palstar HF Auto. Okay, 3785, 30 watts of power, amplifiers off, and take a look at the HF Autos and Auto Tune. This is antenna 2. Here we go. Okay, it says unable to tune. So yeah, it's designed for 40 meters, but I got a 4-to-1 a Ballon, and it's not working. Somebody on the lower frequency.
Kilo 6 Delta Alpha November. Kilo 6 Delta Alpha November.
Kilo 6 Delta Alpha November. This is November 4 Victor Foxtrot Romeo. The Captain Darren. This is Captain Darren. November 4 Victor Foxtrot Romeo. Over, over.
November 4 ba yan? Over?
Yes, that's November 4 Victor Foxtrot Romeo. QSL?
November 4, mahina.
He's saying I'm weak.
Darren.
Yeah, go ahead. I'm on a new antenna. I'm on the 40 meters horizontal loop. Over.
November 4. I just copy November 4. What's the rest of the letters? Over.
It's Victoria Foxtrot Radio. I say again, Victoria Foxtrot Radio, QSL.
November 4, Foxtrot Radio, over.
Negative. It's Victoria Foxtrot Romeo. Victoria Foxtrot Romeo. My call is November 4, Victor Foxtrot Romeo. Over.
Okay, copy. November 4, Foxtrot Victor Radio, copy, over.
Negative. Can you relay? Can someone relay? Over.
N for VFR. NR6 AM. How copy, Captain Darren?
NR6 AM, N4 VFR. Yeah, I copy you loud and clear, 5757. I'm trying to get a hold of Kilos. What's his? I think his call is Kilo 6 Delta Alpha November. Go ahead.
Roger. Yeah, that's right.
November 4,
He couldn't hear me.
Victor Radio,
He could not hear me. So,
Victor Radio, you copy me, over.
Captain Darren. Yeah, try it again. This is Frank here in San Diego. November Radio 6 Alpha Mike. So give him a shout, over.
Yeah, QSL Frank, NR6 AM. This is N4 VFR. Roger, standby break. Kilo 6 Delta Alpha November. Kilo 6 Alpha Delta November. Correct my call sign. My call sign is November 4 Victor Foxtrot Romeo. I say again, my call sign is November 4 Victor Foxtrot Romeo. It's I'm a pilot, and the name is Captain Darren, and the VFR stands for Visual Flight Rules. Visual Flight Rules. QSL.
Radio, you copy, over.
I think his antenna is not good.
Alpha November, here in Los Angeles, over.
Yeah, K6 Delta Alpha November in Los Angeles. This is November 4 Victor Foxtrot Romeo, South Texas. Over.
Where are you at right now, Captain Darren? Are you in Texas, Florida?
No, South Texas. And who's this? NR6 AM? This is N4 VFR.
Roger. Yeah, Captain Darren. It's Frank here in San Diego. Yeah, I copy about 5757. Over.
Okay, QSL. Hey, let me test this, Frank. I'm using my new antenna. I'm making a YouTube video right now. You'll be on the video. It's the 40 meters horizontal loop on top of the roof. So stand by. Let me change antennas. I'm using Mercury 3 amplifier, pushing about 700 watts. Stand by for the 05 antenna. NR6 AM. This is N4 VFR.
Yeah, okay. Captain Darren, just try the horizontal antenna. I mean, the vertical. I copy you on the about 57. Okay, switch on the other antenna.
We're now on the 05. NR6 AM. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, very good. NR6 AM and 4 VFR. We're now on the 05 antenna. 700 watts. Any change on the my transmit signal? Over. Yeah, you're a little bit weaker on this one. The horizontal is picking you up better. You got 5555 as well. The audio is not as clear. Okay, I'm going to go back to the 40 meter horizontal loop.
Roger. Yeah, go ahead and switch to the horizontal loop that you're testing right now.
Okay, antenna 2, amplifiers off, tuning, perfect tune. 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1. NR6 AM. This is November 4. Victor Foxtrot Romeo. Horizontal loop. This is the 40-meter horizontal loop. And 700 watts on the Mercury 3 amplifier. Over.
Roger, Roger. Yeah, you're 5.7. 5.7 on the horizontal loop. With the Mercury 3, about 700 watts. Yep, I'm running my K3 into a 76 Alpha, about 800 watts into a 05 ground-mounted vertical antenna. Over.
Yeah, QSL Frank. Very good. Yeah, I like the what do you call that? The 05 antenna. But the one in Florida is the 43 feet, and the one here in South Texas is the 127 feet. The one you saw in my video for the Inverted L. But take a look at my YouTube channel. I have the part 2 of creating the 40-meter horizontal loop, and you can see me building it and assembling it even at the nighttime. Okay, Frank, thank you for the radio check. I appreciate the comparison, and I do hear you much better on the horizontal loop. Back to you. November Romeo 6 Alpha Mike. This is November 4 Victor Foxtrot Romeo.
Okay, Captain Darren, N for VFR, NR6 AM. Yeah, very good. Yeah, that horizontal loop is much better, much stronger than the 27-footer 05. So anyways, try calling Dan again, K6DAN. He's about, I don't know, about 50, 60 miles north of my QTH. He's in Long Beach. Okay, 7-3, and have a good evening. When you're flying tomorrow, take flight, Captain Darren. And also hello to your XYL and a lovely girl of yours there. Yeah, very nice. I love the pictures that you post. Also the videos. Okay, 7-3, good evening. N4, VFR, NR6 AM.
Okay, QSL Frank, you have a good night and 73s. And I'll sign with you, NR6 AM. This is N4 VFR break. It is finally finished. And if you watched this video all the way to the end, I thank you very much. I am so happy that I finished this 40-meter horizontal loop. Unfortunately, it only works on 40 meters. I didn't really try other bands except that one time you saw 80 meters trying to tune up, but it was unable to tune. Initially, when I was tuning up and I got a good tune on the horizontal loop, when I was looking at the HF Auto, that SWR was fluctuating. And I think the reason is when I switched bands from antenna 1 to antenna 2, I didn't retune the amplifier to that antenna. So that was the whole reason why you saw that fluctuation. When I retuned it to the antenna to the frequency I was operating on 40 meters, it was perfect. And you saw it right there, that SWR didn't fluctuate at all, maybe like a few units, but I'm satisfied with it. The Mercury 3 amplifier works great with it. I was pushing like 800 watts, 900 watts. On the earlier test I was doing 1200 watts. The temperature didn't get really hot. I think the highest I've seen the temperature right now is at 30 centigrade. It was like 36 and 38, and I've been calling CQ for a while. I'm happy with the result on 40 meters horizontal loop. My friend there in San Diego, NR6 AM, I thank him for coming on the frequency and give me a brief radio check and to see the quality of my signal. So as he mentioned, the 05 antenna, he heard me with it. and he heard me better with the 40-meter horizontal loops. Hey, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please consider to subscribe. It motivates me to make more videos for you guys. My name is Captain Darren. My amateur radio call sign is N4VFR. And if you like my video today, please consider to subscribe, click on the like, leave me a comment and the notification bell so you receive notification of when I live stream or when I post new videos. 73s everyone, and have a great day.